Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
Welcome to Temple Shalom Emeth, and great to see all of you here. Welcome to this wonderful, wonderful occasion of Hannah's Bat Mitzvah. And I'm your rabbi and some of your cousins. If I'm related to you, do you think? Raise your hand. I don't know, some of you might not know that, but anyway, it's great to be with you, and I wanted to introduce Ashley Coleman, because not only am I recovering from COVID, but our cantorial soloist Ben Silver also has COVID, so he's not with us today, but the wonderful news is that not only is Ashley an amazing soloist, but she's been Hannah's religious school teacher for the past couple of years, and she's also somebody who I named in Bat Mitzvah, and so she's really an inspiration for all of us. So it's wonderful, wonderful to have her here. So we're going to start our service by opening the doors of the Ark curtain. I'd like to invite up Bruce and Karen Fisher, Brad, Carrie, Sarah, and James Fisher to come on up. Please rise in body or spirit. Yep. Please be seated. And I'd now like to invite Hannah's grandmother, Joan, to come on up and present her with her tallis.
Well, it gives me great pleasure today to be here on this fabulous occasion to give you your talit and to honor you, because I know you're going to do a fabulous job, because she always does a fabulous job, and I love her. Thank you.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu u'hitotef b'tzitzit. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to wrap ourselves in its fringes.
We're going to continue with the singing of Ma Tovu, which is a traditional morning blessing. And it's on page 192. Feel free to sing along.
Oh,
page 204. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to engage with words of Torah. Together at the bottom. O Adonai, our God, let the words of Torah be sweet in our mouths, and the mouths of your people Israel, so that we, our descendants, and the descendants of all your people Israel, may know you by studying your Torah for its own sake. Blessed are you, Adonai, who teaches Torah to your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, hamolamed Torah la'amo Yisrael. And now we continue. Going to continue with the Chatzi Kaddish on page 224.
Yitkada v'yitkada shemei rabba. V'yamad yivrach yirtei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chai yechon u'v'yom echon u'v'chai yedchol beit Yisrael. Bagala bagala u'v'yitzman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevarach. Ve'alam me'amaya Yitbarach Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yitpa'ar V'yitromam V'yitnaseh V'yithadar V'yithaleh V'yithalal Shemei Kudusha B'richu Ve'elamin Kol Birchata V'shirata Tushbehata V'nechemata Damiran B'yama Amen.
And now we continue with our call to worship the Baruch Hu, page 226. Please rise in body or spirit. Praise Adonai, to whom praise is due forever. Praise be Adonai, to whom praise is due now and forever.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamavorach, Baruch Adonai Hamavorach, Leolam Vaed.
Page 228.
Praised are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of light and darkness, who makes peace and fashions all things. In mercy you illumine the world and those who live upon it. In your goodness you daily renew creation. How numerous are your works, Adonai! In wisdom you formed them all, filling the earth with your creatures. Be praised, Adonai our God, for the excellent work of your hands, and for the light you created. May they glorify you. Shine a new light upon Zion, that we all may swiftly merit its radiance. Praised are you, Adonai, creator of all heavenly things. Page 231. Love your neighbor as yourself, you said. And night blinded, we saw that inner and outer worlds are one, as you are one. You spoke and we wrote. We reached for you down the centuries, your light moving before us. As we climbed, fell back again, and climbed again. Your Sinai of life. Page 232. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. Blessed is God's glorious majesty forever and ever.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
Please be seated. Page 234. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, ושיבתך בביתך ובפלגתך בדרך, ובשעריך ובקומך, וקשרתם על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיהם. אני אדוני אלוהיהם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיהם. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Take to heart these instructions with which I charge you this day. Impress them upon your children. Recite them when you stay at home and when you are away, when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign on your hand and let them serve as a symbol on your forehead. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Thus you shall remember to observe all my commandments and to be holy to your God. I am Adonai your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am Adonai your God. Adonai Elohim, Amen. Page 239. Amen. There is no place where you are not. Even in the wilderness, there is your word. Amen. That pen strokes of lightning, white fire, black flame. Stir the soul's passion, guide our sacred way. True and endearing is Torah. Your truth for us is certain and established, now and forevermore. Like Moses, Miriam, and all Israel, we sing out and rejoice. Page 240.
Be'ezrat Yisrael, Uvteknu Mecha Yehuda v'Yisrael, Go Aleinu Zevaot Adonai Zevaot Shemo, Kadosh Yisrael, Baruch Ata Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael.
Page 242. Please rise for the tefillah. Page 244. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rahel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanara, El Yom, Gomel Hasidim Tovim, Bekunei Hakol, V'Zoher Hastivot V'Imahot, Umigulam U'Nei V'Neham, L'man Shema B'Yahava, Melchazer U'Mashiach U'Megan, Baruch atah Adonai Megan Avraham V'Tzrat Sarah.
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, God of our fathers and mothers, God of Abraham, God of Isaac, and God of Jacob, God of Sarah, God of Rebekah, God of Rachel, and God of Leah. The great, mighty, and awesome God, transcendent God, who bestows loving kindness, creates everything out of love, remembers the love of our fathers and mothers, and brings redemption to their children's children, for the sake of the divine name. Sovereign, deliverer, helper, and shield, blessed are you, Adonai, Sarah's helper, Abraham's shield.
Page 246. Aktagi bor le'olam Adonai, mehayei hakol et hara lehoshia, mehokel hayim behesed, mehayei hakol v'rahamim rabim. So make no flim verfei holim, umitir asurim, hayei amunato liv shenei yafa, mihamo haba gevuro, umidon mela, melech v'mim, hayei, u'matzli yeshua. Eman atah hayod hakol, Baruch atah Adonai mehayei hakol.
You are forever mighty, Adonai. You give life to all. You sustain life through love, giving life to all. Through great compassion, supporting the falling, healing the sick, freeing the captive, keeping faith with those who sleep in the dust. Who is like you, source of mighty acts? Who resemble you, a sovereign who takes and gives life, causing deliverance to spring up and faithful giving life to all. Shabbat Shabbat, who is like you? Blessed are you, Adonai, who give life to all.
Page 248.
Nikadesh at Shimcha ba'olam, Kishem shemakdishimo, Tobi shmei marom, Kakatuv al yod neviecha, V'karaz el zeh ve'amar, Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sivaot, Meloch haaretz, Kivodo. Adir, Adirenu, Adonai, Adonenu, Ma'adir, Shimcha b'chol haaretz, Baruch Kivod Adonai, Mimkomo. Echad hu Eloheinu, hu Avinu, hu Malkeinu, hu Moshienu, v'hu Yemoshienu, Barach hamav le'enei kol chai. Ani Adonai Elohechem, Yimloch Adonai le'olam, Elohei Zion, Ledor Vador, Hallelujah. Ledor Vador Nagid Gad Lecha, Unitzach Nitzachim Kiddushat Hanakdi, V'shivcha Eloheinu, Mipinu lo Yamush, Leolam Va'ed, Baruch Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
Please be seated. To all generations we will declare your greatness, and for all eternity proclaim your holiness. Your praise, O God, shall never depart from our lips. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Page 253. We offer thanks, O God, for this Shabbat, which unites us in faith and hope. For Shabbat holiness, which inspires sacred living. For Shabbat memories, glowing even in darkness. For Shabbat peace, born of friendship and love, we offer thanks and blessing, O God. Page 255. Ever-present one, may we, your people Israel, be worthy in our deeds and our prayers. Wherever we live, wherever we seek you, in this land, in Zion restored, in all lands, you are our God, whom alone we serve in reverence. Page 258. Grant peace, goodness, and blessing, grace, kindness, and mercy to us and to all your people Israel. Bless us, our Creator, all of us together, through the light of your presence. Truly through the light of your presence, Adonai our God. You gave us a Torah of life, the love of kindness, justice, and blessing, mercy, life, and peace. May you see fit to bless your people Israel at all time, at every hour, with your peace. Praised are you, Adonai, who blesses your people Israel with peace. We pause for a moment of silent prayer.
We're now going to continue our service with Seder Kriyat Torah, the order for the reading of the Torah, which you may find on page 362. I'd like to invite Liz Metler, Oliver and Caroline Quill to come on up and open the Ark curtain, and Paula David and Larry David to come on up without your prayer books. Please rise in body or spirit.
Ein kamocha Elohim Adonai, v'ein k'ma'asecha, malchutecha malchut kol olamim, umshaltecha b'chol dor v'dor. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai imloch leolam va'ed. Adonai oz le'amo yitain, Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom, av ha'rachamim, et Zion, tivnei homot Yerushalayim, ki bacha levad batachnu, melech Elram ben Isa, Adon Olamim.
Assemble the people, men, women, and children, and the strangers in your cities, to hear, to learn, to revere Adonai your God, to observe faithfully the words of this Torah, and let their children who do not yet know it hear, that they too may learn to revere Adonai your God.
Page 364.
Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, udevar Adonai miYerushalayim.
In this scroll is the secret of our people's life from Sinai until now. In its teaching is love, justice, goodness, and hope. Freedom is its gift to all who treasure it.
Page 366.
Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah, Le'amo Yisrael, B'Kedushato, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shmo.
Exalt Adonai with me. Let us extol God's name together.
Lecha Adonai Hagidula v'Hagivura v'Hatiferet v'Hanetzach v'Hahod. Lecho b'Shamayim u'va'aretz, Hicho b'Shamayim u'va'aretz. Lecha Adonai hamalacha, bani na'aseh lecho l'rosh. Lecha Adonai hagidula v'hagivura v'hatiferet v'hanetzach v'hahod. Hashemayim u'varetz lecha Adonai hamamacha v'nitnaseh lechol rosh Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishachavu lehar kodsho Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishachavu lehar kodsho Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu Al shlosha devarim ha'olam omed Al haTorah v'al ha'avodah v'al gemilut chasadim Al haTorah v'al ha'avodah v'al gemilut chasadim
Please be seated.
Today I'm going to read the Torah portion, Vayitze. In this portion, Jacob had a dream of angels climbing up and down a ladder. To me, his dream means the ups and downs of life, and there will always be struggles you will face, but in the end you will overcome them. His dream takes place in the city of Luz, but when Jacob awakens, he renames it to Bethel. He names it Bethel because his dream made him think that it was truly the house of God. Many people have different thoughts about the angels in his dreams represent, but to me the angels represent the ups and downs of life. For example, when the angels go up, I believe it represents the many joys of life, and when they go down, they represent the bad or sad times. Now that I'm becoming a bat mitzvah, I hope to have as many good times as I can, and bring much joy to those around me. Now I will read from the book of Genesis, chapter 28, verses 16 through 19.
So for our first Aliyah, I'd like to invite Mort and Joan, David, Gerald, and Larry.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Habarah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher b'shabonu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Vayikatz Yaakov mishuto v'omer ahin yesh Adonai b'makom hazeh v'anochi lo yadati. Vayirak v'omer ahin manora hamakom hazeh ein zeh ki im beit Elohim v'zeh sha'ar hashemayim. Waking from his sleep, Jacob said, "Truly the Eternal is in this place, and I did not know it." He was awestruck and said, "How awe-inspiring is this place? This is none other than the house of God, and this is the gate of heaven."
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam natan b'tokenu, Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen.
And for our second Aliyah, we are going to invite Hannah to do her Torah blessings for the first time as an adult in the Jewish community. Hannah David, Chava Miriam Bat Yitzchak.
Baruch Adonai Hamvara.
Baruch Adonai Elam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvara Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar banu mikol ha'amin v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah. Vayesh came Yaakov Baboker. Vayikach et ha'evan. Asher sam marash otav. Vayitsem otav. Matseva vayitzok shemen al roshav. Rising early that morning, Jacob took the stone that he had put under his head and set it up as a monument. He then poured oil on its top. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'hayei olam natal b'Eloheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
I'd like to invite Gerald and Paul to come on up and lift and dress the Torah. Please rise in body or spirit.
V'sod haTorah asher sa Moshe lifnei b'nei Yisrael pi Adonai b'yad Moshe. Hodo.
Please be seated.
Becoming a bat mitzvah means a lot to me. Firstly, becoming a bat mitzvah is part of being Jewish, as it shows your maturity. It can even connect you with other Jewish people. For example, at my summer camp, I got to meet other Jewish campers, and sometimes at the Shabbat services, we got to lead certain parts together. When I'm a bat mitzvah, I'm going to try to perform many mitzvahs, some hard, some easy. One mitzvah I want to do when I become a bat mitzvah is donate more to the homeless, as I believe we should treat others how we want to be treated. Another thing I would like to accomplish is planting trees. The third mitzvah I would like to do is donate my old things like clothes to charities so people in need can use them. Speaking about donating, my Bat Mitzvah project was to raise money for research and to spread awareness for celiac disease for Project Gluten Free. As of writing this, we have raised about $400. Finally, I would just like to take a moment to thank everyone who made it here today, as I know some people had to travel a long time to get here. I am really grateful to have so many wonderful people here during this special occasion.
And now we are going to sing Siman Tov and Mazel Tov, congratulating Hannah on this very, very special accomplishment and this special day.
Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, 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 Siman Tov, Mazel Tov.
And now we're going to return the Torah to the Ark, which you may find on page 374. I'd like to invite Jeffrey Boyd to come on up and open the Ark curtain. Please rise in body or spirit.
Hodo al eret v'shamayim vayam keren le'amo tehila lecho hasidav livnei Yisrael am kirovo. Hallelujah. Eitz chaim hi lamad chazikim ba v'tom hecha meushar d'rahecha darchei noam v'chol nitvotecha shalom hashivenu Adonai Elechecha v'nashuva Chadesh Chadesh Yameinu Chadesh Yameinu Kekedem.
Please be seated. All right. I've been waiting for this for a very, very, very long time, about 13 years to be precise. First of all, this is not even I can't talk to you unless it's even. So Hannah, I remember at your baby naming, we were all talking about how someday we would be so excited to be celebrating your bat mitzvah. And here we are, and I'm just like in outer space right now because you did such an unbelievable job of leading the service today. You totally rose to the occasion. And I know how long you've been practicing the Hebrew, and I know this is something that you've really had to put a lot of time and effort and concentration into, and you totally knocked it out of the park. You did all your Hebrew that you did was excellent, and then just the beautiful, mature, amazing way that you led the service and read all the English, and just like as if and you were so into it during the service. I was just marveling at you sitting next to you during the whole service. You're like leading everybody and clapping along to the prayers, and you just seemed like at the beginning of the service, I hope I'm not embarrassing you. At the beginning of the service, you were like swaying to the music, and I was like, oh my God, this is unbelievable. And just, I'm so extremely proud of you and everything that you've accomplished, and just the fact that you put all of yourself, you put your heart into today as well as your mind into today, and it really showed. And every single person sitting up there I know is very proud of you, and it's just a wonderful occasion. You really showed that you are a bat mitzvah, you are a daughter of the commandments, we are welcoming a true adult into the Jewish community today. And just your essays, I was thinking about your Torah portion, Vayetze, and Jacob, and how you can really identify with Jacob, because all of us have so many times when we feel like we're all alone in the wilderness, but then we find hope, and Jacob found hope by seeing the ladder with the angels going up and down it, and we all know that there are so many sad times when the angels are kind of going down and are down and out, but then so many other times when the angels are going up towards God, up towards heaven. So I feel like this is one of those moments when your angel has just like climbed the ladder to the top and risen to a very high level of spirituality and closeness to God and closeness to your Jewish faith. And so I also know that you're a kind and such a compassionate person. And every time I make a mistake, you say, oh, that's okay, don't worry about it. You just have that sensitivity about you. And you also have that ability to just really enjoy being with your friends and other people. And your religious school classmates, I know you've always been very close with. And I've also been so proud watching you in religious school, because you just bring your positive self to your classes. And I know Ashley's been an inspiration to you, and Mindy has, but you've really appreciated that and just had such a positive attitude towards everything you've done here. So I couldn't be prouder of you, and what I hope for today is that you'll always for the rest of your life remember this moment as a time that you put your heart and soul into something and connected yourself in spirit with the Jewish people, and I hope you always hold that very close to your heart, just like that Jewish star is around your neck. Always feel that close to your Judaism. And so I know I am the first to congratulate you, but get ready for lots of congratulations after the service. And I'm so thrilled to be able to have your grandparents here, and your parents and your cousins and all of your relatives and friends from camp and friends from religious school and people from all over who just came in just for you for this special occasion. So I hope you're feeling that love from all of them, and I hope that you're going to feel that love and connect it with your Jewish identity and your who you are as a Jew. So mazel tov to you, mazel tov to your grandparents, your uncles, cousins, aunts, everybody in the family here. And now I'd like to invite your parents to come up and bless you in front of the ark.
Hannah, I think I can speak for everyone in this room, how proud we are of you. Now, to avoid crying, I'm going to read. So watching you grow into such an amazing young lady has been the greatest joy of both our lives. Sorry. You radiate happiness and embody kindness. You're thoughtful, compassionate, creative, and intelligent. You always look out for others, and your warmth and joy brighten the lives of everyone fortunate to know you. You truly make the world a better place. Oh, I'm such a sappy mom. It's because you love so much. So now let me be a mom and give you some advice. As you take the next steps in your life, always stay true to yourself and let your authentic self shine. Don't dwell on what other people think of you. The only person you need to make happy is yourself. You come from a long line of strong, determined, and maybe a little too opinionated women. I hear some men in this room laughing because they have all had to live with us. But use that as a strength. Lean on that inherited strength, and you'll overcome every challenge thrown in front of you. You were born to lead, so do so with care, compassion, respect, and understanding. Guiding and empowering others will bring you great joy. And that is a gift you deserve to give. Never lose your love for adventure. Let that passion take you to incredible places. Most importantly, love and accept people for who they are, based only on one's character. Listen to those who need to be heard, and always without judgment. Keep your heart pure and love all those around you, especially the ones who may have forgotten how to love themselves. Through it all, keep being the amazing person you are. Above all, stay humble and kind. And when the journey feels hard and life becomes overwhelming, lean on the people that love you. Just look around this room and you'll see them. Just remember, the moments that are bad will always pass. Never forget how truly loved you. I love you. You're forever my favorite person.
I'm gonna keep this short. Or, so far. I'm gonna keep this short because I'm gonna say more later about you. But everything your mother said is absolutely 100% true. I really like what the rabbi said about your Torah portion, and I am just amazed at how much you've done and how hard you've worked and how far you've come. And I think the biggest thing that stands out to me, Hannah, is that you worked really, really, really hard. And there were a lot of times where you were like frustrated, upset, I can't do this. Yeah, we had some battles practicing, and you persevered and you worked and you learned and you added more and more and more. And I think this shows more than anything, when you believe you can do something, you can do it. You have the ability to go anywhere you want, do whatever you want, succeed at whatever you want. And what you did today, I think, is a lesson for you. Always keep striving, always keep working, always keep your eyes on that goal of whatever it is you want to do. And I'm so proud of you, and I love you so much. You are the best daughter anyone could have. He hugs me back. I love you. Oh, wait, I gotta find it. There we go. All right. May you live to see your world fulfilled. May your destiny be for worlds still to come. And may you trust in generations past and yet to be.
May your heart be filled with intention and your words be rich in understanding.
May songs of praise ever be upon your tongue, and your vision clarify a straight path before you.
May your eyes shine with the light of Torah and your face reflect the brightness of the heavens.
May your lips ever speak wisdom and your fulfillment be in righteousness, even as you ever yearn to hear the words of the Ancient One of Holiness.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו בזמן הזה. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו בזמן הזה.
We now continue with the Elenu on page 586. Please rise in body or spirit.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לעטף גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הרצות, ולא שמענו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגבי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס תורתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום והשיבות אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת. אין עוד, ונאמר וחיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
The introduction to the Kaddish may be found on page 599. We think now of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at the season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. We recall Lucia Alton, Michelle Rubovitz, Maureen Lasher, and Eliza Carwasser, who died during this past month, and we enter their names, the names of those whose yard sites occur this week. Mildred Lookner, Robert Schwartz, Ann Grossman, Beth Friedman, Doreen Quinton, Anderson Bradshaw. And at this time, if there are names of others you'd like us to remember in our hearts or our minds as we prepare to recite the Kaddish prayer, You may say their names aloud or in your hearts as I look across the room.
Carol Siegel.
Martin Cole.
Rick Bronstein, Beverly Schaefer.
Zichronam livracha, may all of their memories be for a blessing. We turn to page 598 and rise in body or spirit for the recital of Kaddish prayer. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shmei Rabbah, Yamad yivrach v'yitei v'yamlik ma'apetei, v'chayechon v'yamechon, v'chayed kol beit Yisrael, v'adorav yizman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach l'olam olmei amaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei d'kudusha b'riku. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechamata, gamiran b'yama v'imru amen. Yehi shlam ha'rabba v'yishmaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu yaseh shalom, Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, to our country, to Israel, to all Israel and all the world, as we say together. Amen. Amen. Please be seated. And now usually it's Mindy Stanley who presents you with some gifts from the temple, but she already did that last night, since we've had to rearrange our lives a little bit with this silly COVID thing. But Ashley Coleman is here and would like to say a few words to you as your teacher.
Hi, I hope I don't embarrass you. So I cannot tell you how much I love teaching Hannah's class. I am currently in law school. I'm in the middle of finals. I'm sorry I didn't practice more. But as you may know, law school is really hard and sometimes really depressing because you feel bad about yourself for not being as good as you'd like to be. So anyway, my point is, teaching Hannah is always the high of my week. I cannot tell you how delightful and happy and wonderful and funny her class is. They always make me laugh. And I think a lot of that dynamic is because of Hannah, because she's so welcoming and kind. Some of our students are a little quieter, some are a little louder. I'm looking at you guys in the back right now. And Hannah always makes sure that everybody gets to speak, everybody gets to included, that everybody's laughing. And okay, what are you thinking about? And our class has this inside joke called the Cat Cafe, because Hannah kept hearing all these different words during our prayers. And Ellie, okay. And Nathan, okay. But so like Vishy Nantam is fishy wonton, and hot coal is hot coal, and all these other great things. So we have this cat cafe where we serve fishy wontons on hot coals, and the waiters are geckos, which is simamit in Hebrew. And am I missing anything? I'm missing stuff that I can't remember, but do you remember? Do you want to say it? No, she just knows that I'm missing something. But my point is that these guys are a blast. They make me so happy, and they would not be who they are without Hannah. And it's been such an honor to be your teacher. Thank you for making me happy while I'm in law school. And I'm going to miss you next year. And we have matching stars of David. Oh, yeah.
We also kind of have matching towels a little bit. So thank you, Ashley. That was really, really, really a wonderful special addition to our service, and I'm so glad that it just worked out that you were able to be here for this. And now we're going to continue our service with a Kiddush on page is it Kiddush on?
604. One of the green ones.
One of the green ones.
First green one. 606.
Page 60, page 605.
605. For the bread.
604. Please rise and body your spirit. And Hannah, so Mindy presented you with this Kiddush cup from the temple last night, and this is the very first time you're gonna get to use your brand new Kiddush cup as an adult, and we hope that this is the first of many times, many, many, many times, that you'll have the opportunity to use it.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Berei peri hagafen. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine. Page 266.
Okay,
I mean,
606, and the final thing that Hannah and I share something very special in common, which is that we both have a gluten allergy. So for the first time ever, I am so thrilled to have a gluten-free challah up here. Finally, I get to eat it too, despite the fact that at the moment I don't really have a sense of taste or smell. Okay.
behold the challah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Our praise to you, Adonai God, sovereign of the universe, who brings forth bread from the earth.
All right. And now that we've performed all of these rites and rituals, we're going to conclude our service with Ein Kelohenu, and it's also our tradition here to have our religious school class come on up and close the doors of the ark. So back row, come on up.
It's also on 626 if you want to follow along.
And Yoni,
Yoni, we're,
come join us.
I know you're here.
I know you're hiding.
Wait, sorry. Ein Kelohenu. Okay. Ein Kelohenu, ein Kadonenu, ein Kemoteinu, ein Kemoshienu, ein Kelohenu, ein Kadonenu, ein Kemoteinu, ein Kemoshienu. Eloheinu, Adonenu,
Amo Yitain Adonai Varech et Amova Shalom. May God grant strength to us, God's people. May God bless us and people everywhere with the greatest blessing of all, that of peace. Amen. Shabbat Shalom. Mazel Tov. And you're welcome to go back into the social hall for the reception.
Wait.